Good morning, Western North Carolina. My name is Brian Cooper. I'm over here at Ken Wilson Ford. It is about 20 degrees this morning and currently flurrying or snowing, however you want to call that. Today is Monday, January 20th. That is going to be Martin Luther King Day. I did pick out 3 vehicles. I've got 1 truck and 2 cars that I wanted to show you all this morning. I think there's a buyer for every single one of those, so I figured I'd show you the video. So let's just walk over and check out the cars. All right, and here's the 3 vehicles that I wanted to showcase this morning. Starting on the right here, we have an 18 Ram 1500 Eco Diesel, which is very interesting, extremely nice truck. We have a 14 Ford Focus ST, and then we have over here a 16 Chevy Malibu. So just kind of starting over here at the Malibu, this one has 58,000 miles on it, and we have it priced at $16,992. This looks like, I believe it's a base model. As we come around here, it's got this really nice white color. Yeah, it's an LT. So this is going to have your cloth seats. No heated seats or anything on this, but everything's in really tip-top shape here, as you can imagine. As we come in here to the inside, even though this thing does not have heated seats or heated steering wheel or anything crazy like that, it is really clean inside. We also have a really nice touchscreen here, which is integrated well into the dashboard. I like that everything kind of has like a black background to it, so it's not anything that's going to be super bright. You can see that you can pair up your phone with it. There's even the navigation on there. You can even have your messages and calls like that synced up here. I don't know for sure if this has like Apple CarPlay. It looks like I probably do. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet so. You got Pandora here. Of course, you got your OnStar, which is Chevy's deal. No sunroof, but again, really nice. This would be a really great car for somebody, especially with the miles and the condition. This would be an excellent daily driver for somebody, or maybe like a fleet vehicle, something like that. So next vehicle I want to show you, and again, I guess I'll come back around here. I really like the white on this. Some people love white, some people hate white. I'm of the camp that likes it. We do have projector beam headlights as well as LED. You can see driving lamps down there in the bottom. Next one is probably my favorite out of the bunch. Of course, I've got to show you that something sporty, because that's just kind of the stuff that I like. This is the 2014 Ford Focus ST. This is the 2nd generation of the Focus. This, of course, has the EcoBoost engine. It's going to have a 6-speed transmission. Makes pretty good power. And of course, these things are extremely well known for their handling capabilities. This thing is bone stock. It's not been modified, which is really rare to find them like this. A lot of times they get, you know, different modifications done to the exhaust system or to the turbo or something like that. You can just see how clean this one is also. I'm a huge fan of this actual center exit exhaust. As you can see, it is a functional center exit exhaust. It's not like just some sort of trim piece. That is the actual tailpipe sticking out right there. Very unique, very kind of racy. As we kind of open up the inside here, of course, you're going to have your Recaro seats. This one in particular has the combination of leather panels and this kind of durable fabric here. Has a nice texture to it. As you can see, the front and the rear. Where you really want to be, though, is inside the front of this. That's where you're going to find your Recaro bucket seats, which you can see here. I love just how deep these sit. I mean, that is like a true sport seat right there. As I get in it, it just hugs me extremely well, and that's what you want to get out of, you know, something sporty like this. Of course, we're going to have our 6-speed manual transmission. Reverse would be here. You've got your Sync 3 screen up top here, which you can pair your phone to and have apps, things like that. Of course, you've got auto climate control. No heated seats on this. I don't think you can get the Recaro buckets with the heated seats. No rear view camera on this, but everything else is how it should be with this car. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's I think it's 91,000 miles, something like that. Super clean. I love here on the dashboard, you've got your different gauges. So you've got like your oil pressure, your boost gauge, and it looks like your engine oil temp, which right now it would be in 20 degrees outside, and this thing's been running for a few minutes. It's not going to be too hot. That's really handy for when you're driving around. This one does, of course, have the sunroof. It's got a nice big hatch in the back. I like this one a lot. This is the one that I would want to drive around. I've always loved these. This is one of those cars on the lot that if I could take it home and make it mine, I would. There's somebody that's gonna want this. These things are getting kind of hard to find now. All right, so last thing I want to show you is this stupid nice Ram 1500. Now, I did not know that what their eco diesel was until we got this truck, and then it turns out we have another Jeep here with the same engine. It's a V6, makes something in the 300s as far as horsepower goes, and up to 400, I think 440 or 460 foot-pounds of torque, but it's definitely a stout diesel. This one does have a spray-in bed liner. This one is, I was gonna say, this is a Laramie, and the Laramie is kind of like your XLT, or I'm sorry, not your XLT, but your Limited, or one of your top-end models for Ford. Sorry, the cold is kind of like freaking me out here. My brain's not really turned on right now. But as we come around this thing, I love this color. It looks white, but it's actually a little bit more of like an eggshell color. It's a little bit of an off-white, kind of a creamy, milky color, and it looks really good, especially if you park it next to other white vehicles. It really pops out, and I'm a really big fan of how they've integrated the chrome on this. I'm not normally a big chrome guy, but when you've got chrome and polishy things on a white like this, it looks phenomenal. You can see we've got fog lights down here. They're actually integrated really well into the bumper. And we've got our projector beam headlights. But the inside is where we want to be. This is extremely comfy in here. So we've got leather and wood trim everywhere through here. Of course, you've got full-size bench seats going on. I find it interesting they tuck the cup holders here on the floor instead of on the center console here like a lot of trucks do. This truck has the heated rear seats, which you don't see a whole lot except for in the higher trim level trucks here. But you can see you've got your air vents there. You've got pockets in the doors. Now the front of this truck is what's extremely nice. So as we kind of look around here, I'm really a fan of how low the dashboard sits right here, with especially with the screen and everything there. This truck does have all of your stuff. There's your four-wheel drive controls and your gear selector. Here's all of your radio dials and your HVAC controls. You can see we do have ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, heated seats. The heated steering wheel is really nice. You've got a ton of huge pockets here. They've got this kind of tray here for you to prop your phone up, which I think is kind of handy. Of course, you've got your cup holders. Huge storage with a lot more stuff inside here for charging phones and things like that. Extremely nice truck. This one's low miles, 42,000 miles. You do have your touch screen here. Looks like it's flashing around a little bit. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes. You've got all your different phone pairing settings for apps and things like that. You've got your connected apps there. Looks like projection manager, so you can probably project your phone onto that screen if I was to guess. You even have extra controls for your ventilated and heated seats done through there. Leather seats are extremely nice. This is a really nice truck. Sunroof. I mean, I don't know what they traded in on this. This came in while I was gone, but this truck is super nice. I think if you test drive this, you're really gonna like how it drives. That V6 diesel really has really nice torque. I'm sure you could do some work with it as well as just drive it around for fun. The eco diesel is really good for fuel economy. I've been told that some of these eco diesels can get in the upper 20s and sometimes even low 30s on the highway. So it's a pretty economical truck, especially for a full-size truck like this. But yeah, these three are definitely some of my favorites on the lot right now. All right, folks, that'll do it for me this morning. I pretty much use my left hand anytime I'm filming with my phone here, and I'm pretty certain there's no blood flow going on in that hand right now. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you for watching. I've got some photos also posted on the page, so you can see a little bit more of these vehicles there. If you have any questions, feel free to call me here at the dealership. Again, it's Brian Cooper. Cell phone is 828-553-9535. Thanks so much, and have a blessed day.